National correspondent Matt Gutman joins us live from Tel Aviv with more on this. Matt, I know you were just in Gaza. What is the humanitarian situation like there right now?
It's not that good, Diane, but it's partly because of the conflict that just happened. Hundreds and hundreds of Israeli air sorties causing not insignificant damage, but most of Gaza remains intact. Apparently up to 40% of the people living in Gaza don't have access to clean drinking water at this time. Electricity is down. There are lots of power outages. The internet's wonky. But it's not all from this latest conflict, right? Gaza has been neglected for generations. It has always traditionally been the poorest part of the Palestinian territories, as it remains today. So everything that's happening there is just part of this endemic history of being sort of forgotten. And that's why it's very interesting and important to note that Secretary Blinken is beginning to speak about first addressing the immediate humanitarian concerns in Gaza, raising the standard of living, making sure that people can have jobs before lasting peace can be made in the region. So it's got to address the humanitarian issue in Gaza. But again, this goes back decades, Diane.
And Matt, what's on Secretary Blinken's schedule for this trip?
It's going to be quite busy. He's landing in Tel Aviv within the next several hours. He will then be spending time here, Ramallah, Amman, Jordan, Cairo. He'll be meeting with Palestinian officials. He will not be meeting with anybody from Hamas. And this raises a very interesting and important question here. Can there be any sort of lasting peace in the Middle East if the U.S. and Israel do not engage Hamas? Bibi Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, has said in a campaign run recently that he actually in some ways prefers dealing with Hamas because that means this will just be a continued truce. Israel doesn't have to engage in a full-on two-state solution. He's hedged on that. He's gone back. But there has been this codependency between the Israeli Prime Minister and Hamas. And this conflict in some ways suited both of their political ambitions. Remember, Prime Minister Netanyahu was literally out the door 2 days or 48 hours or so from losing his job as prime minister. There was a coalition with an Arab party in Israel that had formed against him that would have superseded him. But because this war broke out, that coalition blew up. And now he has another chance again to be prime minister. They're also looking at elections in the Palestinian territories for the first time since 2006. And now Hamas is more popular than it has been in years because it was seen as defending Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa, and the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood in East Jerusalem, where those 6 Palestinian families face eviction. So it also won major political kudos here.
Matt Gutman in Israel. Thank you, Matt.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.